Okay, this is going to be a revised Belias fight because I was tinkering around with it a little bit, and this is just going to get me into the fight faster. So we got the typical jibba jabba from all the characters here because that's very important. If that Final Fantasy Tactics remake ever manifests, I hope there's like a cutscene skip or something. I don't know how that would work. How they would work that in or whatever, but a lot of these are like, oh, I spent a minute or two at the front end of the battle just hammering on the A button to skip the dialogue. But I was trying to take a minimalist approach here to see how many of these adrenaline rushes I need to actually win the second round. And it turns out I only need 3. In one of my test runs, I actually did not get the adrenaline rush here. So here's the revised build. I took out the petrification resistance, and I will get to that in the second round, but I did replace it with a bracer. I wanted to make Adrenaline Rush the cornerstone or keystone or whatever of the build, so that's the first thing I thought about when I wanted to do this battle, because Auto Potion could eat my ass. But I had to figure it out because at first I was just going to go Sword and Shield, and that didn't work out because I wasn't putting out enough damage. So I brought in Dual Wield, and then that allows me to equip the Platinum Sword, which is the major damage dealer here. Now, the Blood Sword does need to be in the top slot, because if it's not, you can knock out something without getting the lifesteal, and therefore you won't heal, and you do need to heal during this battle. And Move plus 3 is also, you need it, you just need it. Otherwise you can't get to the positions you need to get in this battle. So, originally, for my support ability, I was thinking either Defense Up or Arcane Defense. And because in the Wigraf battle, everything he throws at you is physical. And in the second one, they're all summons and magic, so that helps there. So I can't have both. So that's why I brought in the Iaido, because Kiyomori draws actually give you both Protected Shell, which is the same thing. And I also picked up Murasame. I need that to heal up so I can take a third hit. I revised this a little bit. It doesn't actually matter which order I do it here, whether I draw out the Kiyomori or use Cheer Up on the second turn. Now, I inserted Cheer Up just so that there's a 100% chance. I think it's just based off your Brave, it's just a percent chance. And in some of my runs, that 3% was triggering and I was not getting it. So I just want to make sure I'm getting all the adrenaline rushes here because I need all 3 of them. So he's going to Lightning Stab here. This is a little riskier too because he does have a chance to crit and knock me out. But yeah, you could chase him up there, but that is a mistake. You need 3 speed boosts, and it's a whole bunch of RNG to hit him in the front anyway, so I'd much rather hit him from behind. So we should be getting our 3rd speed up here. Alright, everything's gone smooth so far. Adrenaline Rush is just an S tier ability, and I think it gets overlooked a lot, but we get to take Wigrass back here only if we have Move plus 3. And hopefully when I do this, I do trigger the counter, because I think it skips the dialogue. And he's just like, oh, you've done better. You've gotten better. Disrespect strats. Shell and Protect wear off. That's important. Okay, it didn't skip. Well, in one of my runs, it skipped the dialogue, so I don't know what triggered that. I wish I could get that consistently. But he has to chat with Ramza before going, oh yeah, you know what? You're just too good for me here. But the Bracer and the Dual Wield actually allow me to take him out in one turn. And that's important because the old strategy, I was going to need 2 turns. Now, I did initially test this with a power glove, which only gives +1 to your attack, and it works.
I love the power glove. It's so big.
With that as well. So, same exact strategy I'm gonna use in this battle here. So he's gonna transform into Belias. And then everybody's gonna start seeing shit. They're like, "Oh shit, Rom's accounts more than one person, so I need backup." He's the one, man. He is him. All right, so we are actually going to get a double turn here because we are. I think even with I watched another video, and even with 1 agility boost, Belias himself has 7 agility, but we will get a double turn here, and then another turn immediately after all of their turns. So we just want to go up here, and we want to vanquish this forward RKO demon. And hopefully we don't get the bad RNG where he dodges. Alright, good luck. And we're going to drop another disrespect here. And then we're going to start working him over. So we're getting 300 damage this time. Which doesn't really matter. I think I finished him in the same amount of turns. But it does matter with the RKO demons, because even with bad Zodiac compatibility... Alright, these guys are going to... go up here. I believe they're just like, since they saw the damage from Belias, they're like, oh man, this guy is cooked. And I think the AI is just doing a lot of reading here. So one thing I found out while I was doing these test runs is that if I actually have Protected Shell up here, since I don't have the Jade Bracelet on, he'll go for Petrification. And I think the thing is that I have to convince the AI that it can kill me. So they're all like, oh man, he's cooked. Only I'm not cooked. So I'm just going to go over here, draw out Kiyomori, get the shell, and Belias' spell will no longer be able to one-shot me. Like, in all the test runs, he has like a range of values. I think his magic stat changes or something. I've seen it as low as 262 and as high as 318, so... Alright, so... This is also on a time limit because he has 255 MP. Cyclops casts are 62 MP apiece, so he can only cast 4 of those. He's already cast 1. Alright, so I'm not cooked. I'm going to take this RKO demon out very roughly. And then I am going to flee all the way down here. And then he's going to use Giga Flare. It doesn't really matter. Alright, do I get the double turn here or not? I can't remember. Alright, so he's going to go next, and I don't want him to actually cast a spell on me. Or do I? Oh, right. Okay, so I go vanquish him because I'm going to have enough HPs. That's right. But after that, unfortunately, I have to run away. If you watched my other video where I was in Yardao, the AI is also reading the clock ticks on your buffs. So I'll be able to tank another spell here. Oh, he's going for Petrify. Why? Did I do it out of order again? I think I did. I think I did it out of order. Ah, jeez, why do I make these blunders? Well, that crit just knocked him the fuck out there, so... Maybe that's a dialogue skip. Oh, if you get the crit, it skips the dialogue. Anyway. Okay. I think I'll just leave that blunder in, because that just will show that if you have too much HPs, he's gonna petrify you. So, yeah, let's see. The difference in this strategy is that I am going to waste all the Archaeo demons. I believe... Okay, he does go next, so... Yeah, I think the reason he petrified me is there is because I had way too much HP, so we don't want to do that. So he has to reasonably believe that he can kill you. I think if I just illustrate that again, because I am going to be running out the clock on the thing, and I think if I use the Murasame here, I am going to use it, but if I do this and he comes down here, he will be like, okay, I'm gonna petrify this asshole because I don't like him having too many HPs. So yeah, if you don't want to lose the battle instantly with the bracer on, you gotta keep your HPs down a little. Now you do want to be in this position right here after vanquishing this demon. This demon will come down here, even though he can move to this square, and then he'll hit you with a Giga Flare because he thinks he's a Giga Chad or whatever. And Belias should have moved over here. Now, I can't quite explain this, but when you go over here and just vanquish this... Alright, so let me just show you his movement range. He can actually get to Ramza from where he is, so... I can't quite explain this, but he is going to move to this square right here. Even though he can move behind me, and I think... I'm not sure on this, because I would have to get some tools to look at the petrification ability. I think that its height range... It just makes it impossible for him to cast it right there. So he casts Cyclops instead. I don't quite understand his reasoning there, but okay. Alright, so... We don't actually want to just run up to him and attack him here because... Like I said earlier with the Yard Out video, the game is reading my buff clocks, and they're actually about to run out the Protected Shell. So I'm actually going to withdraw from the battle, and I get a double turn at this point, so I could do that. And so I'm going to move over here, which is going to cause him to do some Scooby-Doo shit, and then I'm going to get my Kiyomori buff back out, and this could be done because of course it can. That'll refresh my buffs, and then he's going to move up back over here, and it's going to allow me to have access to him, so I'm just going to charge him, run in, slash him in the front, get a restore, and it doesn't matter if I whiff on the second one there, but I do need to get the HP regens to be able to survive this. And he will try to waste me, but I get another turn, and I get to catch him with his pants down here. He's casting, so I'm getting bonus damage. So I'm just going to smack him harshly. And that finishes him. If I had whiffed on that earlier one, or just whiffed on the just one of the attacks, I would still get another turn and be able to waste him, so it's not something to worry about. Maybe if you miss like 2 attacks, it would be something to worry about, but you could get it with whiffing on 1 attack or something. I don't know if it's that tight, but yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is him running out of MP. So since we're not wearing the Jade Bracelet, he would probably go for that attack once he runs out of MP. I only know with the Jade Bracelet on, he'll go for the Confusion ability, So you do have to waste him before he takes another turn after casting Cyclops 4 times.